welcome back to me playing Prison Architect. Last time we still didn't have prisoners, and this time around we might have prisoners, maybe. I'm not promising it yet. So let's see a bit the situation. We're losing money, of course, but that's okay. Education, reformation, prisoner acclimatization. I could do that. But this one might be more important. I think we're gonna do government security ratings. Assign 2 dog handlers, dog patrol, assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. It's not that hard to do. I want to go into bureaucracy. And we have dogs and we have armory. And I believe that's all that we need, actually. We can start unlocking contraband because it's actually really useful, and education. And that's okay. Land expansion is going to be done in 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's going to be slightly less long than that, actually. It's not going to take that long. Alright, so now what we want to do is build an armory and a kennel. Now, I don't remember the room requisites for those, but I think they're pretty basic. 5 times 5 and nothing specifically. So where do we want to build it exactly? We want to build it in a secure place far away from prisoner access. Now, since according to logistics, well, not logistics, deployment here, we're going to make this... what is this? Oh, there's no door here. Okay, we're going to build a door. We're going to put a staff door here. I could make remote access doors. I probably should actually make remote access doors, but... we'll figure that out. First and foremost, we want some capacitor. We're gonna plan out a building over here in the outsider section. So let's go into planning. So how about we build something like... Okay, that's 8 times 8. We want 7. 7 wide. For a 5 times 5 building, right? Yeah. 7 times 7. That's basically going to be the kennel. How should I do this? I feel like the best way to do this would be like to make a remote access area over here. A bit bigger. Remote access doors are actually this big, so like that. And then a big armory over here. Now the tricky part about the armory is that, or rather not the armory, but just security office. In fact, let me check. Rooms, security office, 4 times 4 office, desk, chair, filing cabinet. This room... Actually, no, this room should not be connected to the remote access door. Because then guards will not be able to come in and out. There needs to be 1 guard stationed there, essentially, with what I'm trying to get. So how about we plan out another building? Let's say this is going to be the armory, and this is going to be the remote access door, right? Let's add another big old room over here. And since we can... actually, that's a bit too small. That's big enough, but that's too small. Since we can, we're going to make... a staff room over here. Actually, let me see. 7 times 8. Wait, what? How small needs a staff room be? Rooms. Staff room needs to be a 4 times. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That changes everything. So that's 5. We want 4. Basically, that's enough. Doesn't look nice, but fuck if I care. Okay, something was completed, basically. Alright, let's build here. There's still no prisoners, so nothing to worry about. No one will escape from building this, but you'll notice that there's gonna be some weird behavior with this fence over here. You'll see soon enough. Now we're gonna make a staff door over here. This is gonna be the kennel. They need to cut down the trees first. They take their time. There we go. We're gonna connect the door there. Should be installing it soon. I think this fence will disappear. This one will have to be replaced by a brick wall. Excuse me. Yep, just as expected. Alright, and we're gonna build the wall here, no problem about it. Oh, and there's a little bit of wall over there that still needs to be built. No worries! Really need to turn down this autosave option, like, not that frequently. I don't really need it that frequently. Okay. That should be good enough. Now, since you know my OCD all too well by now, I need to have a nice little concrete road there. Let's connect it with utilities, electrical cables. Wait, so how's the door? Is it there? Yeah, that's the door. Okay. This is a 5x5 room, right? Yeah, it is. Should be big enough, I think. Should be okay. Alright, let's go assign the rooms. We need a kennel. An armory. That's the size is correct, yes. Enclosed, dock raid, surrounded by walls and doors. It is, don't lie. I guess we need to add another door here. And we want security. As well as staff room. And now we just add a bunch of big old doors. Remote door. Actually, wait. Have I unlocked everything that I need? No, I did not unlock remote access. I need that! I really need that. Okay. Just to know, how much is one of this? 20,000 is not a lot. I might expand pretty soon. Probably down south here. We'll see about that. That should be fine, though. They're doing that. So let's make it fancy meanwhile, because why the fuck not? Fancy is the most important part of it. Let's add fancy floors. Objects. We want a few white sofas. Like that. And a drink machine. For the kennel, we need a couple of dog crates. That I never know how to turn right. I just don't know how to turn right. I will assume this is okay. If it's not, well then, fuck me. What's going on? There is a still... Okay, I understand what's going on. One of these brick doors is not set up yet. Fair enough. There, that should be fine now. Okay. Now this guy is already positioned in the security room, despite the fact that nothing is bought yet. Yeah, that's the right direction. We need a chair. We need a filing cabinet. We're gonna need a... Oh my god, this is big. We're gonna need an... Oh my god, this is big. Door control system, we need a remote access, see? Phone tap is pretty small. I think this is 2x1, this is 3x1, and this is 1x1. So it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Utilities, there's pretty a lot of electricity here. But I'll need to add actually a single cable over here. And tell me how actually I should make this more secure, because I'm not sure, because I presume that now this guard that is going to work in here will be able to go into the staff room, so basically the one that is going to be set up here will never have to leave this zone. So then I can actually make this a remote access door, correct? Is that the right thing I'm thinking right now? I'm not sure. Alright. Well then, let's see how long before that's unlocked. A few more times. A few more times. So what do we need here? A weapon rack, guard locker, table. Okay, table is not a problem. Table we can put. Not that again. Video game. There we go. Table is the least of problems. We just place it down and it's fine. Okay, and next we want to have... Well, we can already install the remote door. It's not gonna be a really big issue. We want a couple of guard lock. I think... Wait, how was it? I think every... Or was it weapon rack? I don't know, but I think every guard needs... Every armed guard needs its own locker or something like that? Is that how it works? I'm unsure. Well, let's install two of both. Both of those. This basically is gonna be the room that prisoners should keep out at all times. No one should be in here. Ever. Alright, so that's done. Now we can hire staff and hire armed guards and dog handlers. Dog handlers, particularly useful. We'll have them patrol essentially this area around here. So this is gonna actually... Let's go into deployment right away. Staff only, this area over here. This, and this. Now the reason behind this is because when you assign prisoners to labor, like cleaning, they will access also, they will go through staff doors. You don't want that. You don't really want that. It's pretty risky. Okay, so let's see. Now I should be having what I wanted. Yes, I have door control system, and it is indeed 2x2. We can place that here. We can place that one over here. I think now I might... No. When do I get... I know that there is one for the CCTV. I guess it's after this one? Could be. Well, this one actually, let's try now if it's gonna work. This should actually now set up a guard to work here at all times. And also this one, actually. We'll need to hire a couple more guards. Let's do this. 2, 3. Perfect. Who needs money? Yeah, they're gonna work here. They're gonna operate door control system. Now we need the door servos. Servo. That thing. I think if we put it like this, it should be fine. And then we actually need to still connect it. Connect. Oh yeah, I can't connect it until it's placed. I think you can go here and connect. There. Is this how it works? Maybe? First tap to cycle objects. Or must I connect this one to this? I don't know which one way is the right way to connect. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. You probably know better than me because I haven't dabbled around with door servos a lot. Last time that I built an armory, I just made it a very secure and far away place from every prisoner. Like there were 2 armed guards patrolling with free fire on. It was pretty hilarious. No one would dare to approach that thing. No one. And by pretty hilarious, I mean I pretty much killed anyone that wanted to try something funny. So we can actually set up that, and we're gonna start setting up the outside. We need to build... Well, it's not really a necessity, but it's better to have that. Where is it actually? Ah, the road gates there. We'll need a pair of those. And usually you don't want to, you know, place them too close to each other. Because if you do, then trucks will be stuck all the time. Like, all the bloody time the trucks will stuck themselves there. We should also destroy a couple of trees. I'm pretty sure I actually missed 2 fencing there. There we go. That should work out now. So how is it gonna work? I think we're gonna place our armed guards outside here. We don't usually want to keep them close to prisoners. They feel the pressure. And if they feel the pressure, they get scared. And you don't want that. Not necessarily. I have no freaking clue if this is gonna work. I've heard stories that you need to put it literally on top, like this. No idea. We'll see. We will see once the prisoners come in. And not yet. Not quite yet, though. Okay, so that's fine. You know what? I think I should have lots of light bulbs. Actually, not very many, but enough to place a couple around the yard to make it pretty. Mostly through the main entrances of the building. There we go. What else do I... Oh yeah, I need workbenches for my yards. Weight bench, there. Those things. Not very expensive, but they actually help prisoners a whole bunch, so definitely suggest building those. Okay. We can hire that armed guards, but they cost a lot. They cost 350 per day. Dog handlers 150 per day. It's pretty expensive. So I think I'm gonna hire those the moment the first prisoners arrive in. We could build a laundry room. I think that should be actually our next priority. So how about we make fancy white tiles over here. Did I put... Yes, I did put down there those things. Okay. Now we're gonna add objects. Standard doors. I'm not gonna connect this to quite yet. Utilities, there is water and there's electricity going on. Okay. Rooms. Laundry. I don't see. Is it locked? Prison labor. I haven't unlocked prison labor yet. I did not. That's foolish of me. I could have done that a long time ago. And this is also gonna be normal door. Objects. Normal door. I can actually make a pretty goddamn huge cleaning cupboard over here. This area hasn't been designated yet, so that is pretty fine. We're also gonna start building foundations here. Brick. And objects. Standard door. 2 of those. Can we actually already build a chapel? Yes, we can. Okay. Chapel is pretty nice. Chapel is a simple building that helps prisoners a lot, and that's important. As you can expect. Okay, so that's everything going on for us there. Let's see. Eventually I might add a second fence, and once I get enough money, probably will add also perimeter walls, but those are very expensive. Those are very expensive. Very expensive. Utilities, electrical cables. Let's just make one through the kitchen. Like that. And we're gonna make it fancy tiles. Marble tiles. There. Okay. I'm actually gonna add a fence over here too. And make this area... Well, right now this is a no access area. I think I should probably add a staff door over here. Yeah, let's do that. Objects. Staff door in the kitchen. And there's gonna be dog patrols here eventually, probably. Although, if the prisoners will want to escape, they will escape from this side. This is where we want to concentrate our dogs patrols at. Pretty much. If they're clever, they might do one of these routes, which would be particularly bad for business. Alright, let's go to deployment, staff only, this area. Alright. That's all fancy. What else can we do now? Oh yeah, the laundry room. Objects... No, I don't have that unlocked yet. You know what? Next day, prisoners come in. Let's do this. Intake. Medium security. Maximum. All the 27 prisoners. I want them here. Payment $13,000. Just like that. Not bad, huh? Let me check the staff now. Wow, they're coming right now? Oh yeah, at 8. At 8, they're coming at 8. There we go! Woo! The first few prisoners arrive in. Oh, they changed that. Now they actually don't drive cargo trucks anymore. They are actually driving buses. I actually forgot a couple of things. Not wise. Not wise. We need to add a couple more guards. One here. We'll want... Yeah, one there. We'll want likely... Well, not yet in the kitchen. Visitation has one. Okay, common room, we don't want one there. Infirmary, we don't really need one there. Okay. Then we need to hire Right now I'm getting money because the prisoners arrived. We need to hire staff, armed guards. Okay. Deployment, armed patrols. One there. One there. And also dog handlers. And the deployment, dog patrols. Like, I think that should be fine. We'll see. If they escape, well, shit happens. BAM! Grand completion. Do we have the max security infrastructure implementation? Yes, that's it. So, what do we need? Increase your size of your security force. Well, we need quite a bunch of those guards now. I think 25 or something. Maybe 20. Well, we want as many guards anyway, because things will get tight quite quickly. Fuck, do it. Do it. Alright. Unlock body armor through bureaucracy. I'm clicking there for bureaucracy, but it's not it. Body armor. Tasers through bureaucracy, that we can also do. And place CCTV cameras through your prison. I think we need 6 of them, I think. CCTV, so... Wait, did I? Yeah, it is. Okay, objects. No, utilities. CCTV. Is this turned right? Yes. We want one over here. One over here. Where else do we want CCTVs? Yeah, here. Definitely where they work. One here. They used to be $2,000, by the way. They used to be $2,000. It's pretty nasty. Nasty business. And do we need any other? Well, maybe in the chapel. In the future chapel. And now the fog of war starts, as you can see. Prisoners coming in. Actually, let me see the intake. 25 the next day. Can we hold? I think I accept 27, so I doubt I can. Well, either way, we'll see that. Oh, I'm forgetting things up and down, actually. Regime. We need to change this a bit. Oh my god, what's up with this regime? Okay, so no. We're gonna add shower, and then you're gonna add eat, free time, yard. No, not that much yard, actually. That would be particularly not good, I feel. Lock up? No. Well, we're gonna add an hour of lockup, in all likelihood. The thing is, we'll want as much work later on here, but right now we have no work, because this class is not built yet. So, how about we build that class right now? How much would fancy tiles here cost? 160 is not too bad. Okay, let's build a class. Rooms... Classroom. Objects. We need an office desk. And we need lots of class desks. School desks. I already hear... Oh man, I forgot something else. I'm forgetting things. I'm telling you guys, this is not a good day to prison architect. I forgot to build a solitary ward. I'm thinking right now if we shouldn't build it right here. I think that would be best. But first, let's go to the CCTV monitor, connect. No, it's not control. Shift? Yes, it's shift. Holding shift allows you to put more cables there. They want one more. Okay, we're gonna put one more in the class. Utilities, CCTV. Here. Okay. What did we unlock, actually? Bureaucracy. We unlocked something. I've no freaking clue at this point. Okay, so how about we're gonna build... Let me see, how would this work if we were to build a... let's go to planning, walls. You know, people are nice with their prisoners and how they should... It's not gonna be nice, but we can always move it later on. People are usually nice with their prisoners and how they are treated in their solitary. I say they're pure trash if they go into solitary and they should suffer for it. So this is what we're gonna do with them. Yes, we're gonna make them suffer. Plenty of suffering. Those that deserve solitary will get solitary. Okay, so this first day will be a bit more chaotic, no worries about it. I just forgot half the things that I had to do before accepting prisoners in. The thing is, I wasn't expecting them to come the 3 minutes before I accepted them. I thought that they would come the next day, but it is of no consequence right now. I think I should be able to do. Yeah, I have everything unlocked. So this is gonna be laundry. And this is gonna be cleaning cupboard if I find it. There we go. Like that. Objects. Laundry machines. 3 for now will be enough. They're extremely expensive anyway. And we need laundry baskets. There we go. This should be good enough. Lots of things to do for the workers, but that's fine. Okay, so CCTVs are set up. Wait, I set up another one in the... Yeah. We need to connect those. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Does this work? I think it might work. I'm not sure. Cash flow mine is free. That's good. We're already getting there slowly. Okay, solitary. Solitary confinement just has to be a 1x1 room. You don't need to be like a nuclear scientist for this. Deployment, guard, patrol. We'll add 1 here. Actually, let's add 2 over here so that they patrol that. Anything else that we need to be patrolling really badly? They're all like, let's buy tasers! But then they forgot that they need someone to work at the door control system. They're ding-dongs, I'm telling you. They're fucking ding-dongs. Have you seen just how many tasers we lost there? Okay, you guys are all behaving, right? Deadly. Tough and stoical. Oh man. All of these traits that are gonna... A known reputation. Well, this is gonna be quite a tough fight if they start up a riot. But we'll see. Okay, so we need solitary doors here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. A bit of a small solitary area, but I wasn't planning on building it right there, but I had to build it anyway. Maybe we'll need more chefs for the number of prisoners we have right now. We'll see. We need to check these numbers. Actually, no, we have all the meals we need for them. That's okay. Okay, so let's see if we can start up some programs. Workshop safety introduction we can do. Kitchen hygiene and safety. Let's do that. Oh yeah, no regime. Regimes. My kingdom for regime. Yeah, if they behave nicely, they don't get any lockup. If they start behaving badly, I'm gonna lock them up. So, essentially, right now I added work. Now, why there is free time after eating? Well, I think we should actually add some free time here as well. Actually, let's put lockup 1 hour before sleeping. Sure, just to make things safe. Now, the reason behind this is simple. What I'm planning to do here is, if you have an hour of free time after eating, they take more than 1 hour to eat. This is the thing. They need more than 1 hour to eat, and what I'm planning here is, if you have 2 hours of eating, they will have like 40 minutes left, because they need like 1 hour and 20 minutes. They will have 40 minutes left, and they will be just sitting here in the canteen doing nothing at all. If you give them free time, they will use that free time to finish their meals and then do whatever they want afterwards. Like going to poop. That's one of the things. That's an option. What the... Get out of there. So right now, let's check their needs. Where do I check their needs? Needs. They need comfort. And simple table will do, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna deploy a guard in the kitchen, just in case. You never know. It's a pretty big... Whoa! Okay, that's done. That's done. What else can we do? Inmate nutrition is pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty dangerous one. Okay, now that we've done that, we can actually start up some programs. So, kitchen, safety, and hygiene. Worship safety, not yet. Foundation education, sure, why not? And that's it. Oh yeah, we need a church still. Rooms, chapel, like that. Objects. We need... my OCD. Why do this to me, game? It's off-center, I know. Bear with me. They should have planned it out better. Blame the developers! Yeah. It's a very small chapel. I'll replace it eventually in a couple of praying mats. There we go. That should do that. There's actually stuff that you can do there too. Okay, everyone. Overdose already? Mate! You ding-dong, you just came in here. Now, once they overdose, they get the overdose meter. And that overdose meter, if it empties up before they get to the infirmary, they're dead. Simply put. They die after that happens. Now, guards will take them to the infirmary, but alternatively, you can take a doctor to their cell, and they're gonna take care of them. So right now, he's gonna be high. He'll be like, oh, whoa! Things are so beautiful. Palmer! Palmer, you were such a nice guy in my Banished Let's Play. You were like the best guy. I even named my second town after you, and then I interrupted the series because I rage quit the game, I guess. Not really, but whatever. Alright, we need to lower this prisoner intake, actually, by a tiny little bit. Let's say we take in... What do you mean, all or none? What? Oh, wait, so increase this... Ah, there we go. Okay, now I understand. Like that. Perfect. Alright, that should be fine. And let's see. Let's go into objects, tables. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, this is gonna be serving tables. Okay. Benches. That. Let's extend the kitchen a tiny little bit. We're also gonna hire a couple more cooks because we can. Like that. Stuff, cooks, 2 more. That works out. Now I think if I go into program standard, I build a chapel. I should have, well, pharmacological treatment, we can do that. Alcoholics group therapy, we can do that. Spiritual guidance, we can do that. Perfect. Now let me check the grants. What does this exactly do? Extends the taser program so that your regular guards and dog handlers may also carry tasers for defense. They must visit the armory to get this equipment. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Then they're gonna basically use the classroom with the chief security. Okay. Why they're not sleeping at 1 AM, I have no idea. I suppose their needs do not need that sleep, so they will go to sleep once they feel like they need sleep. It usually happens early on. Now, for now, the cleaners of the prison will only work in the laundry, but once we get someone available... Actually, I think... Yeah, we can already set up prisoners to work in there. Should I do that, though? I don't know. Last time I did it, my game got stuck. Oh my god. Well, that's fine enough. Let's do that. They're gonna work out in the prison, that's fine. And I'm gonna hire a couple more janitors. And a gardener. There we go. Right now I have the available... I'm entitled to do that, so I might as well. I can do it. We can do it. How's the power going? Oh, Jesus! Let's add a few capacitors. 2000 is fine. Is there any new grant that we can do? No, not really. Prisoner engagement and acclimatization. We can start that up. Should be done pretty soon. Once we get the kitchen safety and hygiene program going, a couple of days afterwards, they should pass. A few of them should pass. And once a few of them pass, they can start working in here. So that's gonna be fine. Okay, so the first day was fine. No one got angry. That's good. Very good. Actually, let me check the prisoners. Is there anyone in particular? I cannot check like this, no? Well, there might be some special prisoners, but eventually we'll figure it out. Okay, so we have a classroom, we have our solitary, we have laundry. Let me check actually rooms. Do we have anything that we still need to build? Parole room is not really needed that soon. Library is gonna be useful once some people pass the foundation education program. Only then they start frequenting the library. Despite the fact that some will ask for literacy need. They will have literacy need and they will need a library for that. But until they pass the foundation education program, no one can fill in the library. The workmen will not fill in the library. Actually, let me do something just in case. Let me see. Intelligence. Yes, a scissors and knife can be found here. Lots of stuff in here. Some here, some here, some here. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is make a couple more of these rooms staff only. Specifically, why is the staff room without a door? So why are my workmen not working? Work for me, people. Ah, it's working! That is actually working. Fantastic. Okay, one more hour till 20 new prisoners come in. And next night we... Why didn't they shower? I was kind of expecting them to shower there. I guess they were like, no, we're not showering. Oh, and the visitors come in. Of course. You know what I should actually do? I haven't thought of that. I think you can assign this door with a servos. I think you can connect them to a servos. Just like that. And then you can connect them to that room, and then there will not be a need of guards opening these doors. And eventually you can do this with most of the doors, which is pretty fine. Okay, so now we go to control. Connect with that one. Oops. Should have held shift. And that one. Is this gonna work now? No, because there's no power. Oh, fine, fine. Let's make some power. Assign the power, Susie Holmes. Or rather, Susie stuff. Where are you? Where are you, dude? You have collusion with an international terrorist organization and to engineer and distribute an apocalyptic reanimation virus. 3 years for violent disorder. Are you minimum security? Because you're like... Or you're just that much of a special man. Tom Clark. He's a special man. You can see it from this one. Because their See, normal prisoners have a very normal font. This guy might be straight up a developer. I have no idea. There's also developers that you can get as prisoners. I have no clue. I have really no clue. So this also, born in England, Andrew was charged with 5 acts of brutal assault, all involving either sharpener blades or protractors being viciously stabbed into the victim's body. Was not convicted of any offenses. It is known that he fled England after. What an ugly man. Spiritual leader! Oh! Goodbye. So when are we connecting this? Are we connecting them anyway? Utilities. Oh my god, they need to be literally on top of them. That one works. Oh dear. By the way, these guys can escape right here. If they wait here too long, they're just gonna escape after a while. Take care of them, boys. What happened? Apparently something was unlocked. Oh yeah, taser rollout. So we can go now to programs and start up guard taser certificate, and they're gonna basically use a classroom for that. That's fine. Cash flow is positive. Things are looking up for us, and all prisoners are waiting for their doom. I am waiting for their doom. You know what I should do, actually? Since I can. And I haven't built it yet. This is gonna be a clusterfuck of guards in here, I feel like. Yes, you're really cool at unlocking the door and locking it back. You're really cool. So does this work now? Do these servos now work? Let's see. Let's see. They do. Fancy that. Alright, that's cool. Okay, now we're connected to this. Holding shift. Alright, there we go. Cash flow is positive, things are working up. And let's see their needs. I wish you could press this and it would open the needs. You know, that would be kind of cool. Apparently their hygiene was low. Or they're taking showers now. Yeah, they can do that in free time. It's not disallowed, really. Okay, things are okay then. So everything is fine. Wait, did I set up my deployment as I had to? This should be staff only. I cannot really make this staff only yet. Looks like a dick. Not really. Sure, they are a source of constant spirit. I kinda am starting to see why door servos are nice. That's that one there. Where else could we add servos? Nowhere else, actually, that really needs them badly. I'm just gonna add a server there, oh my god. Let's actually add a couple more visitation tables. They're not very expensive right now. We have a lot of money going for us, that's good. That is pretty K. This is pretty KK. Let's have 25 guards, so basically every 2 prisoners get 1 guard. Pretty safe prison. Oh, hell no! They found a saw? What a doofus! You're a doofus, man. Why would you do that? Why are people not working on the friggin... never mind. I'm just surprised that they don't work often in the CCTV monitor. They're like a clusterfuck of 10,000 guards and this guard is opening the door all the time. Dude, you're making me go crazy. You're making me go freaking crazy. Probably should expand. I'll probably extend that room. I'll likely extend that room. Oh, it's midnight. Shakedown! Now let's see. I really ought to check what they did in Alpha 30, by the way. I haven't checked yet. I really should check that. I'll check it after this episode is recorded. That is once the shakedown is completed. That's pretty okay. Alright, everything is fine right now. Not much chaos going on. Shakedown is proceeding quite easily and nicely. These rooms are the most susceptible to the ones that might actually build an escape tunnel. And they start building it like one day after they arrive. They're fucking dicks about it. Let me tell you that. What is still needing to be searched? Explain to me what needs to be searched. A laundry basket. Can you please do that? Thank you very much. Alright, that's done. Thanks for watching, until next time. Be well. Bye!